I just found a brand new AI design tool that makes every other tool look like it's stuck in 2023. And unlike Claude Design, you're not going to run into the issue where it stops halfway through and you have to wait hours to be able to use the tool again. In fact, in the last 48 hours, I've personally used this tool to build landing pages, full mock UI designs, and brand systems that in the past would have cost me tens of thousands of dollars to do, and it would have taken weeks of work, but I was able to do it in minutes. If you're a creator, a founder, or anybody shipping things with AI, you're not going to want to miss this video. So let's dive into exactly what this new tool is and 5 crazy use cases you could use it for. Now, that brand new design tool is going to be that Abacus AI Agent now has a design vertical, and this actually takes into consideration not just the design by looking at your prompt, it's actually going to look at the context, the audience, the intent behind where you are trying to create the same way that an experienced designer does, not because of hard-coded rules, but because it actually reasons, which results in generations that look designed and intentional and not AI generated. For example, let's say that you wanted to build out an app and you have your concept right here. So we could see that right now, this is just a drawing. We have 1, what Discover is going to look like, 2, what the itinerary is going to look like, 3, what the map is going to look like, what the profile is going to look like. This looks solid, but this isn't actually a real design that we can then go code or build something off of. But what we can actually do is we could upload this into Abacus AI using the design vertical as a screenshot, and we can say, convert the attached sketch into a Figma design that's actually ready for development, and this will go through and actually create the Figma design. All this is going to do is actually ask us a few clarifying questions right here that we will be able to answer, and it will actually go through and it will convert this into a Figma design incredibly quickly. And look at this. We now have all of these different designs right here for all of these different pages. We have our Discover page right here, and as you can see, this looks professional. This doesn't look AI generated. This doesn't look like AI slop. This looks awesome. It looks intentional, and it looks just like what the drawing was. So this is the Discover page. This is what our trips or itinerary page is going to look like, and what I really like are how all the different fonts and all the different colors play together. We have our map page right here, which looks absolutely incredible, how it created like these 3D designs that we'll be able to actually add, and we'll be able to map out what we want to do on our trip. Then we have our profile right here, where we could see how many trips we've taken, how many countries we've visited, how many things we've saved, our upcoming trips, and everything else that you could see right here. And again, this literally went through and did this in just a few seconds. And in the past, this would have taken weeks of going back and forth with the designer in order to get this done, but not anymore. But that was just the first use case. I don't want you to think that you're going to need a sketch of something for this to actually be able to create things. Let's say that we want to create wireframes in order to actually visualize the user onboarding experience for a credit card application platform. This could also build this out without us giving it any other direction, because this is simply going to go through and ask us questions for what it wants to know, like how many number of screens we need, what platform is it going to be for, is it going to be for web, mobile, or both, key information that needs to be collected, special features, and we just answer these questions, and this will actually go through and design this for us. And again, the alternative to this is that you hire a designer, you're going to have to go back and forth in meetings answering these same questions, or you hire an agency that's going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars, and again, we're going to go through the same process, but instead, you could do this whenever you want, 24/7 with AI. And now this is simply going to go through, this is going to code all this out, this is going to create this, and we're going to have our wireframes right here, which we could see right here. So we could see here that this went through and this created 30 different screens. So we have overflows and we have website, desktop, and we have mobile. So we can see right here that there are going to be 30 total screens. So 15 web, 15 mobile, 4 user path flows. And this goes through all of these different path flows. Again, if you're creating an app, creating a website, these are all the things that you need to think through. Going from the landing page to personal information to address details, employment, and this goes through all of the different things that need to be created here. In addition to that, this goes through all of the different error handling, which is something that a lot of people skip, and then they end up creating a bad app. We have the inline field validation, form submission errors, applications rejected, incomplete upload, and this goes through the different validation strategies that should be used, the rejection flow, and this also created right here a complete screen inventory. So we have the screen name, we have the flow type, we have the web, we have mobile, we have key interactions that need to be created, and then we can also see that this also literally went through and created what all of these different flows and all of these different pages should look like. Again, this right here is an incredibly advanced project. This would have taken somebody probably a month to do, but we just did it in minutes with AI. And look at this. It literally created all of these different flows, all of these different pathways, and we could check them all out and see what they look like. And this is going to be really easy to then pass on to the other Abacus agent that can actually code all this for us. Now, before I get into the rest of the use cases that are only going to keep getting crazier and crazier, I wanted to remind you that you could go to the pinned comment below and get started with Deep Agent by Abacus AI today. This tool is an absolute no-brainer to have in your AI toolkit. It's going to allow you to have a design agent like this. You could build automations in it. It allows you to access every single AI model. And the best part about it is it's the most affordable way for you to be able to do pretty much anything that you want with AI. So what are you waiting for? Go to the pinned comment below, get started with it today. This is personally my favorite AI tool, which is why I post about it so much. Now, the next use case I wanted to walk you through is actually getting this to help us design a mobile app to manage a luxury sports club. And we're going to get this to actually help us design the entire thing for the mobile app. So similar to what this has done in the past, this is going to ask us a few questions about what core features we want to add, if we have any branding guidelines or what we're actually looking for, and we're going to answer these. And then this is going to go off and this is going to design this entire process right here. We could see that it's actually going through, it's coding all of it out, and then we're going to get the finished result, which is what we could see right here. So this went through and this created 7 different screens for us across 2 user interfaces, all in a deep navy and a gold luxury aesthetic look, which is exactly what we wanted. We could see that we have all of these different member interface screens, like the onboarding screen, the member home screen, the facility booking, class registration, member profile. And then it also goes through the design system here, and we could see exactly what it created. We have all of these different things right here. So this is going to be the splash and the onboarding. As we could see, it looks very elegant. It looks exactly what we would want for something luxury that was established in 1987 and is a private members club. Now we have the members homepage right here. Now I might want to make a few adjustments to this. I'm going to want to make that gold a little bit brighter. I'm going to want to make the blue a little bit better, but overall, I like the way that this looks. In addition to that, we have our facility booking right here. So you could see that we could go through and we could book tennis, we could book swimming, we could book squash, we could book fitness. It has all the different courts that are available, the available times, and this is pretty awesome. Then also we have all of our different classes of programs. Again, I might want to adjust this a little bit because this does on the bottom half of the page look a little bit AI generated, but I really like the way that it looks up top, and I'm probably going to want to take that font and put it across everything. And in order to do that, I'm literally just going to tell the design agent, hey, could you please adjust this? In the past, I would have had to go back and forth. It would have been emails, it would have been meetings, it would have been this, that, but now we could do it incredibly quickly with the help of AI. On top of that, we also have this admin dashboard right here, and then we're also going to have the member management page. So this went through and created 7 different pages for this app, completely designed anything, and we could change anything that we want with simple edits simply by just describing what they are. Now, this last use case I wanted to show you here is going to be probably the most complex out of all of them. All the other ones that I showed you were consumer-based. This one's going to be much different. We're going to design a high-fidelity healthcare operations app for hospital administrators. So this is going to be more B2B. It's going to include patient flow, bed availability, staffing risk, AI recommendations, emergency alerts, and care quality metrics. We're going to make the UI feel calm, trustworthy, human, beautifully polished, and we want to avoid any generic dashboard aesthetics. So this is going to go through, per usual, ask us a few questions around the primary users. Who is it going to be? Are they going to be on desktop computers, tablets, or both? How many screens we actually need? It goes through and actually gives us an example of some, gives us the hospital size and context, and asks us questions about specific branding preferences. We go through, we answer these questions, and then the design agent does the rest of the work. We could see just like that, this is now going through. This is actually creating what it's going to use in terms of the brand system. And then it's going to code it out. And now we have the completed project. So this created 8 different screens covering every key workflow connected by a consistent navigation bar for desktop and a bottom tab bar for the tablet. So we have our screens created. We have the main operations hub. We have the patient flow. We have the bed management. We have the staffing risk. On top of that, we have AI recommendations, care quality metrics, emergency alerts, tablet overview, and we can see right here that we have all these different designs that we could go through. So this is going to be our main operations hub right here. Again, this looks clean. This looks very easy to use. It looks aesthetically pleasing. It doesn't look like generic AI slop. We also have our patient flow right here, which has all the different information and even is going to dynamically generate these charts right here and allow us to export anything. On top of that, we also have bed management right here. And I really like the way that this looks. It's super visual. It's super easy. It's going to be really easy for anybody to just be able to plug and play this because you can understand really easily how many rooms are occupied, which ones are available, which ones are being cleaned, which ones are pending requests. And this makes this incredibly easy to be able to update this. And you could even go through and actually request beds via this. On top of that, we have the staffing risk right here. This goes through all the different staffing coverage, who's on call, the current shift. And then we have all of these different AI recommendations. We have care quality and we have emergency alerts. And again, this makes this incredibly easy for us to be able to design anything. Then inside of this same tool, we could actually get Abacus AI to go through and actually create any of these things that we want. And this will actually help create way better things here because we'll be able to export all of these different designs, be it a wireframe, be it a mock-up, be it a UI, UX design, or even an onboarding flow. And we'll be able to continue the conversation, get Abacus AI to code and create anything that we want. And doing that is literally going to be as simple as us coming over into apps right here. And we could see that we could go through and we could add in all these different skills. We could change the effort level. We could change how this is actually going to operate. And by clicking right here, we'll be able to add files or we'll be able to upload files from our computer. And again, we'll be able to take all those design files that we have. This will allow us to actually create anything that we want. And then if we come into app management, we can actually see all the different apps that I've already created using Abacus AI. This goes through and shows me all of the different apps that I've created, gives me the link to them. I can view the conversation from them. I could go into the database and the storage on all these. I can manage the domain. And this makes this incredibly easy for one, you to be able to build out all these different solutions for yourself. Or if you wanted to build them out for other people and be able to manage them from one dashboard, this is a really easy way to do it. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn about all the other things that you could do with Deep Agent by Abacus AI, I would strongly suggest you check out this video right here that walks you through a bunch of other use cases that you could use this tool for because this video only scratches the surface. I'll see you over there.